Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakak Qudash, the one to the apostle nails a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brother that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai have mercy upon you. Hey man, I tried to back away from you women today, right? But for some reason, my YouTube, I can post and get my message and get my what's the name, but this is what my page is saying. Something went wrong. Every time I try to pull up the home with all of the videos and stuff, it won't come up. So hey, I guess the Lord want me to go in on you women again. That's what I'm gonna do, right? Because I got a lot of juicy. Y'all love gossip, don't you? Women, y'all love gossip. So I'm gonna give you something to gossip about. Okay, y'all are familiar with this guy, right? I made this morning I made a video on this guy. Yesterday. Hold up. Let me see something here. 1 second. Okay, the name of the very last video that I made was Russian Zaddy that made Eve's panties drop has secrets to delete for. Literally, right? Then before that, I made another video, which was about 4 days ago, that it said Eve is available. Available to Easy E like stray dogs. But guess what? This is gonna be like a part 3 right here. Why? Because it's relevant. Why is it relevant? Because these women right here, the America, these people have learned the ways of Babylon, which is America. And Babylon is the main place that brings confusion concerning the hold up, y'all, let me see something. Looks like it's trying to come up. No, it ain't. Still showing the same thing. Still the same thing. Something went wrong and they keep showing. Hey, if anybody else brothers like that, let me know. If somebody else your page like that as well. But anyway, now I'm getting my the brother put a post up. I can get that, but they're not letting me view the the videos and stuff for as concerning which is a good thing that they allow me to see the video that the brother make, and you can't post. But other than that, they're not letting me do anything else. So I don't know if it might just be me or it might be a overall thing. Cause I called someone and they said they're doing the same thing. So hey, I don't know. But this is this here. Russian goat. What's his name? Letislav bags married church lady straight from Holy Communion, holy water to holy holy sheet in 60 minutes flat. 60 minutes flat. Right? 60 minutes flat. Here she go right here. Right? Hey man, she just a small. Here she go right here. Remember that woman walked up? She had that young lady in her hand, and then she got what? She had 3 other kids behind her. And I'm gonna prove that. Let's go in the messages, right? I'm going straight to the messages. Right? He say Vernon the Kush say, hey, if I get the name wrong, man, hey man, these people are from over there and whatever. And the English ain't gonna be all that great either. It say people are treating this like it's news simply because it went viral. But European men have been doing this for decades. They have always used online forum to brag about how easy it has been to get with a local African female. And a lot of these guys are what? Are below average looking. Exactly. But the thing is, I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him at all. And none of you men should be mad at him. Because why? Because he's exposing something that has been hidden for a long time. That's all it is. This is just exposure here. This is exposure of what? Of Eve and her what? Her wicked ways. That's all this is. So if you mad and you want to be a simp and you want to talk about jumping on him or doing something to him, you wrong. You wrong. And then who knows? They say even I made a video concerning it that he has the virus. I don't think so. It's just me. I think it's just a rumor just to push negative energy on him so someone can actually do something to him. But hey, the best thing to do for you men to do is what? It's get rid of them women. You can't do nothing to them. Can't delete them. Because if we was in the days of old, with that Deuteronomy 22 and 22, they shall both of them be deleted. Can't do that these days. You can't do it. Well, I don't know what they can do in Africa. But let's read on. Alex Aguirre says he didn't use charm on the women. 0, 0, right? Either his color or money. Simple. I'm saying he didn't push no money. He right. He didn't push no money. He didn't tell them anything lovely. All he said was what? Okay, Alex. Damn, this is something else. Alex, God damn it. Let's see, did it come back up? Let's see what it come back up. It is it. I'm gonna get back over here and get it, y'all. God damn it, y'all bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, y'all. I gotta get there. I gotta pull it back up. I got the other one up there, but I got the. Let me see what one this is here. Okay, this is that one. I need this one. Let's see. Y'all bear with me. Sad. Okay, here we go. Y'all bear. Here, I got it. Here it comes. Here we go. Let's go back to the comments. Right? Oh, you know what? Let me read the top of this right here, right quick. It's a Russian goat. I don't know, y'all. Bag married church lady scraped from what? Holy communion, holy water, holy sheet, and what in 60 minutes flat. It further say YouTuber went viral in early 2025, 2026 through 2025 to 2026 for what? For secretly recording intimate encounters with what? With numerous women across Africa, mainly Ghana, Kenya, and others, but mainly Ghana and Kenya. Now, the people online, Ghanaians and Kenyans, they're doing what? They're saying no, they're in Kenya. No, saying no, they're in both of them. Both of them. But we know that these women learn this wickedness from y'all women over here in the West, which is what? Which is America, man. Yeah, they learned it from y'all. And y'all know they learned it from y'all. This wickedness here. But good. They're being exposed, and it's a great thing. And I'm going to continue to push this out, because this is the Lord's work. I mean, first and foremost, this is the Lord's work. Why? To be what? To be exposed. For y'all to be exposed for what? For all of the wickedness that you have been done over the years, man. So you just being. So further says he approached them in public places like, trying to look around thing, like mall, churches, or streets, often using charm, pickup lines, then took them to what? To apartments, Airbnbs, while filming VIA, we seen it, hidden smart glasses like Ray-Bans, Meta, among the scandals. He reportedly left a church service midway with a woman a church service. Left with a woman after the church service. See that? Y'all women in them churches, y'all are the biggest whores on the planet. The biggest whores on the planet. Church service midway with a woman he met there and took her to his place. Some victims were married women, leading to claims he slept with what? Hundreds, including married ones fresh from religious settings. So most of these women came from what? The churches. Most of these women came from the church setting, man. God. They always say, man, my mama always say, the biggest holes are in the church, y'all. And many have said, they have always said that the biggest holes are in the church. So they'll be out Monday through Saturday, hoeing and laying around with everyone, and then turn around on Sunday, run up in the church, asking for what? For what? Devils. Anyway, religious setting. He said the video leaked, posted, some sold on Telegram, sparking outrage, privacy violations, accusations, and divorces for at least one married participant. Authorities in Ghana investigated him for what? For cyber crime or privacy breaches. Yeah, right. Leave the man alone, man. Leave the man alone. All he doing is exposing whores. This is what he's doing. He is literally exposing whores. I was gonna go in on this. They got some new child support laws, but I ain't gonna go. I can't get to pull the videos up because they won't let me do it. Anyway, let's continue. The church has no influence on morality. What people do in secrecy is their nature. I'm just reading it. Listen, I got again. These people are from Ghana, Kenya, and Africa, right? So it ain't gonna be perfect English, y'all. The church. I'm just reading verbatim. The church has no influence on morality. What people do in secrecy is their true nature. Outwardly, a lot of church goers pretend to give positive impression to observers. This is the reality. Don't look at the faces of people and judge them. So in other words, he's saying what? The same thing I say. The biggest whores are in the church. So they're pretending. And that's good. This is good. Hey man, this is wonderful here, man. Beautiful. That was one of a Muhammad guy, Abdullah. Oh Lord. Anyway, if only lots of folks would understand and accept this. See, it's a bunch of women. Let it have been a bunch of men getting caught. And it would have been outraged. It would have been what? They've been disgusted. But nobody is disgusted. Nobody's really talking about the woman's behavior. They're not talking about the women's behavior. Okay. Yemi, Israel says, however, the truth is church has true influence on true believers. Not everyone in church or church workers are true believers. We know this here. And this brother here calling himself what's he, Israelite? Last name Israel, so that probably, he might be from IUIC. He further states, if you know how many victims, boyfriends apologize for suspecting their girlfriend's strange movements on the Russian guy, they will still make the man feel guilty for what? For suspecting her. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you listen, they can't lie, because not only did he put the encounter of them meeting, he put the what? He put the videos out of them doing what they do. It's online. It's definitely on his page. I ain't been over there. I don't want to go over there. But I know it's out because a lot of people have been posting it and talking about it. I mean, it is everywhere. Patience Amaji says, it's a woman here, so-called black woman here. She's from, where's she from? I don't know. Education. Okay, this is the power of the orange color over the brown color across the globe, people, because Jesus was painted that color. So we see them as gods on earth. Now, she's 100% right. She's 100% right. I said that. I think I said that. Was the last video or the video before that? That they see what? They see these. They see this white man coming at them. They see him as Jesus, man. This is how so-called black women view the so-called white man. This it's like a up. I mean, he could be a what? A peasant. And they'll be honored to what? To lay down with a so-called white man, man. But give Jake all the hell in the world, man. And Jake could be a what? A football star. Got millions of dollars. They'll give him. He can't even pick one of them up and grab their hand and have them spin around and say 2 or 3 words and they just walk off with them. Madness, man. Boy, tell me the white man, he's bad, but you might well, you know what? Slavery, hell, they were getting them. They getting them. Hey, he getting them so fast. I mean, damn, they weren't that easy in slavery, man. When they were in the goddamn bomb, man. They weren't that easy in slavery. God. Emmanuel Nemo says, I am wondering about the number of people that have slept with the hotel manager who turned out to be a microwave repairer. So he might be a white guy. I don't know. Hold on, that's something else I want to get. Let me see something here. This is the one. Now let's go on this other page. She's on this other page too, right? She's the one. This one right here, this church woman here with all these 4 kids. She's the most disappointing one of all of them, because she's what? Here she go here, right? Here she go here again, right? This is the one that was in a motel in an Airbnb with him, and she trying to make her jump up and down with her big breasts, right? Ooh, the white man, he see me as somebody. Madness. Okay, Abraham says he just helped in exposing many of those women. That's right. To help open those men's eyes to know the kind of women they have. That's it, man. Why be mad at the guy, man? Why be mad at the guy, man? I'm not mad at him. And I'm glad he do it. Listen, first and foremost, I tell you again, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he is the one exposing these women on the level of even the so-called white man. Look at Babylon, America. They've been exposed. They got these ships way over there in the so-called Middle East, and they got what they're doing what? Just floating in the water. They can't do shit. Because why? They scared. Babylon has been exposed. Let the weak say I am strong. Huh? So guess what? We're in a time of what? Of exposure. And the 2 main culprits that need to be exposed is first and foremost the so-called white man, and secondly Eve, for all the manipulation, lies, and deceitful behavior, man. Yeah. Get mad at me. I don't give a damn. Because I'm going to keep bringing it out. Because if it were reversed, guess what? We'll never get sleep. They're online every day making videos about us. Anyway, further says, I don't know his name, weird name. He say there was no discussion or manipulation, only greetings. And the African woman said, I'm available. That's it, man. He didn't force nobody. Read that again. There were no discussions or manipulations, only greetings. And the African woman said, I'm available. That's it. He didn't push nobody and force nobody to do anything. He barely spoke what? A complete sentence to them, man, and they just rolled right along with him. Zachariah Labo says, even if you stay together for 20 or more years, a baboon can't forget its jumping, however small the cage may be. The good will never mix up together with the bad, e.g. clean water and dirty water. He go, want to be one of. They go with him. All women are women, but not every woman is a wife, and not every wife is a mother. We often project human ideals in marriage. We say, I want a woman out to marry, forgetting ting, he say ting, I'm just reading verbatim, to what? To first of all, to ask that, or Lord grant me a what? A good woman, if time come for me to marry. No, man. It's just best not to even marry on this side. Because who can say that that a woman is a virtuous woman? You can't. It ain't gonna happen on this side, man. The so-called black man, no matter what he at, if he's in a Western civilization, they're gonna what? They're gonna find trouble when it comes to what? When it come to Eve. They are the same, man. They are all the same, on whether they're in America, whether they're in Ghana, whether they're in Kenya, or just Africa, any part of South Africa, man. They're what? They are the same. That's the same woman, man. They just speak different language, and they're well, they're over here in America. They are very obese over here. So damn, but I mean, he was cracking some decent looking Ghanaian and Kenya women, man, with nice shapes, cracking their asses. Varon Dukas says, social media users are expressing disbelief, shock, and frustration over how a long-term relationship could be shaken by a moment linked to visiting Russia national. Man, you know full well why this was possible. It's not the first time this happened. No, not the first time. It's just been exposed. And again, you dummies should not be upset with this Edomite. Because all this Edomite has done, you know, I mean, they're already upset anyway because a lot of things are not going their way. And they know their kingdom is over with. So they might as well expose Eve as to the level of, as well. You're going to expose me. The Lord going to expose me. Guess what? We're going to expose y'all asses. So you might see a whole lot more of these videos come apart. But hell, you don't need no more. They're showing you right here how the so-called black woman is when it comes to what? When it comes to Zaddy, man. Duncan Abadu says, let me leave you with what? A Russian proverb says, I don't speak good English. Come with me. That's all he said. I mean, that's literally all this man said, man. He said, let me leave you with a Russian proverb, man. God damn. I don't speak good English. Come with me. These damn comments is the best thing going. You won't see heaven. Let's see. Damn. Look at that, what he got. Someone got, even a goat was resisting. Yeah. He said, come, I show you how I live. This is what they did. This is exactly how they did. He put a look at the dog, man. Even the goat right here, they got right in hand resisting, man. Good God Almighty. Hold on, I seen some things. Let's see something here. Hold up. I ain't got no simp yet, y'all. Let's see if these simps gonna jump in. I'm quite sure they're gonna jump in here. That little girl must be hot in that jacket. Anyway, Yofi Benny says, I pray the opposite scenario occurs where a beautiful Russian lady stands at the mall and asks men to follow him to his motel. Man, going on. Obviously, you know, white women have way more control than Eve does, and they what? They the vagabond of the earth for real, for real. They cave dwellers, but they got more control. The cave dweller got more control. The Edomite woman has more control than what? Than the so-called black woman. They're just not gonna do that. Now they catch them behind closed doors. There's a whole other thing. You can catch just by anyone behind closed doors and tell her the right thing. You can bag them. Yeah, because they women, and women are susceptible to what? To flattery. Smooth word. Smooth word works on women very easily. Why you think the serpent came to Eve and not Adam? Hey, it is what it is. The scripture is true. Okay, a beautiful Russian lady stands anyway. Obviously, the percentage of men that will fall will be way higher than the women that fail. How will society respond to the news? Will women be as judgmental as men are to the man? Go on, man. I don't hear that shit. Do you know that when a woman is 35 years, she is still 35 years? That ain't making no sense now. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to catch some more. Okay, here we go. Somebody got a video here. What is your life, woman, in West Africa? What is this? I don't want to click on this shit. If I click on it, hold up. I ain't gonna click on it. Let's go to this right here. Right? Let's see. I think it's right here. Okay, here we go. Here's another woman, right, that was embarrassed. Another woman. Let's get in the comments. You got to speak up because I ain't got no video. Let's get in the comments concerning her, right? Okay, Ghanaians. Ghanaians say Nigerians must go. Meanwhile, Russia must come. Hold up. Get the reply. If it was a Nigerian who did this, but see, Nigerian or Kenya, I mean, they can't say Ghana. I mean, they can't say anything because why? Because he did it in all of them. He did it in all of them. Let's see. See him with what? With his $5 shirt. Let's protect our ladies. No. We're not going to protect anybody. Ontario, somebody out of Ontario or Hamilton. Nobody going to protect who? Come on. You remember the bear? Remember the bear? We ain't protecting anybody. Anyway, Ghanaian man. Hello. How are you, my friend? So he giving the scenario in the word that were used just to bag them what? Them women. Ghanaian lady. I'm in a hurry. Anyway, Russian man come. I guess it meant hurry. I'm in a hurry. Then Russian man come with me. Ghanaian lady say okay. Then he got the bottom accountability. That's right, accountability. They never take accountability, even when they're plastered all over the internet, everywhere. Everybody's posting and reposting these videos of these women, and some, especially in DMs, they got what? They got the real video, which is what? Them in the act. So easy. I'm so shocked. Why? If he was a serial killer, they would all be dead. No, he did what he came to do. He came to show you all. Let's read it right here. I know long. I like them long sometimes. He might be okay. Kawabinya, whatever. He says after reading all the comments, okay, and let me conclude this conversation clearly. This issue is not about attacking Ghanaian women. It is not about defending a foreign man. It is not about black versus white. Let me see where he's going, y'all. He said, and it is not about pretending cheating is acceptable. Exactly. Cheating is acceptable. The main portion and the most important thing is that these women were so easy, man. I can't even give an example on how easy that was. I can't even give an example, man. Okay, adults make choices. Prefer reading. When those choices are exposed publicly, there will be what? Consequences. That is reality. He said, however, we must also stop the hypocrisy of acting shocked as if transactional relationship status chasing and foreign validation culture just started today. These patterns have existed quietly for years. That's right. And I agree with him 100%. For years. It's just that what? They're being exposed. This man have exposed, man, this is, hey man, again, this is beautiful. He further says the camera simply brought them into the open. That's right. At the same time, recording and publishing private content without consent is wrong. Privacy and what dignity matter. It don't matter. Damn a privacy. Privacy what? They want privacy. And listen, when they did what they did, I'm not gonna speak on it anymore because guess what? It is what it is. I say how I feel about it, and nobody's gonna change that. So instead of insulting women, turning this into a race war, or reducing everything to memes, let's confront the real issue. Let's see what he say. Our value system, our definition of success, the pressure to impress, the mindset that equates for. But see, you know, he said all that pretty shit there, you know. But I'm gonna say this here, that even these women would not still. They have been exposed on this level, where the photos and I mean you can't. It's like just they still not gonna accept responsibility. They're not gonna accept accountability. They're not gonna say anything. They're not doing anything. They still gonna deny it. And then what? If they don't know now, they're gonna do what? Make up an excuse for what they did. My husband ain't no good. I won't get into that home. He's gay. He's this. He's that. Listen, man, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. But we know better. We know that this is how what? This is how women move, especially over here in America, man. The momentum here. Yeah, I keep speaking about America because you American women is the ones that have the biggest influence on these countries outside of America, man. Yeah, y'all the biggest whores over here in America. No, there's no bigger whore over here, outside of America than it is in the women that is over here. And starting with you so-called black women. It's just how it is. Nobody don't bite no tongues over here because what? I don't give a damn about no feelings, no emotions. None of those things matter. What matters? The truth. The truth is what matters. Cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions. So this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. A precept's coming, y'all, but hey, I got to go through this here. Let's see something. I'm going to click on some of these damn. Ask the Zunga community. Hold on, let's see what they're talking about. It say, for this girl video, I have watched it. Let's see. So this is another one here that got caught right here, right? Video virals. I'm not gonna click on it, man. I'm not gonna click on it. Can you send it to me? Send BB. Yeah. What they have does not satisfy them. This is the repercussion. Someone's serious girlfriend, someone's wife. Yeah. A lot of them women was married. Poor Ghana woman thinking Russia is rich. Those people got deported from here to Russia every time. Yeah, they thought this man want. Oh, that's a beautiful one right there. Look at this right here. You got the little white dog with the yellow looking dog, white dog. He said, "Help! I'm from Russia." And look at all of the dogs that got their butts tooted up. That's what they look like. And this is what I said. This is what I said on my first video when I first seen him when it first came out. You saw Easy running through him like stray dogs, running through him, man, in heat. There go another dog with a butt up. Wow. Look at this here. This is a picture or a photo. I'm finna click on this one. Yeah. Look at this. Let me move it over just a little bit. Look at this here. Look at all of them. He got them all right there, y'all. Got them all. We got all these faces, all these married women right here, y'all. Married and girlfriends or whatever. She the same woman. Different right here, unless they twins. Unless he had twins, y'all. Look at him. It's a Russian guy. He came with what? With 5 sentences. Hello, how are you doing? You look good. I'm from Russia. Come with me. I'm gonna end it there, man. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna let this right here. I'm gonna let this smoke a little bit, right? And I'm gonna go into these precepts, about like 5, 6 precepts, and I'm gonna close this out. Hey, mad at me? I don't care. I don't care about you being mad at me, y'all. What I want to go 6. But let me say this here. Hey, you got to expect this out of Esau Edom, right? This is what we expect out of Esau Edom. Because Esau Edom is not a man that has you know, he don't give a, you know, he loved, Esau loved controversy. He loved knocking your women off, right? Because again, he is the what? He is the fornicator of the earth. He is the fornicator. Let there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau Edom. No. All of the wickedness that you see, all the different porns and tapes here and books, and this is the overall effects of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, taking over the earth, man. And in the process of him taking over the earth, he got everything turned upside down, including what? Including our women. That's over our home. These strong and independent women have done what? Have destroyed their homes, man. With the Proverbs 6 and 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. Esau Edom have never served the Lord. So he don't care about committing adultery against the Heavenly Father. Well, he ain't not against the Heavenly Father. I'll take that back. My bad, y'all. My bad. And not against the Heavenly Father. He don't mind committing adultery. I mean, because he's the what? He's the vagabond on the earth, and he going back to being the truly the vagabond on the earth. In other words, none of these things, the Bible does not have anything to do with Esau Edom. So he can't be blamed. Well, he can be blamed. He's going to be judged, but for his actions, it's expected of what? Of Esau Edom. It's expected, but not expected of us. Because especially the woman, she's supposed to know better, right? They're what? You know, they're more precious and worth saving. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all know y'all ain't shit. Right? He that doeth what? It destroyeth his own soul. No, not what I want. Okay, here's what I want right here. Because a lot of these women was married. I've seen a lot of videos of them being what? Being married. And then you got the church woman with all them kids. Oh my goodness. They say put her out. Right? Got rid of her. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So they ain't doing none of this here. I don't even want the precept. I'm gonna go in that precept. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty of the scriptures, man. Hate to sound like a mockingbird, but guess what? These scriptures are what? Are very it's important when it comes to 30 and 20, such as the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. So they are not they're not going to take accountability for their action, and they're not going to continue. They're not going to they're just going to make excuses. They're going to make excuses for their actions, such as the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Now, real quick, let's go to 31. Who can find a virtuous woman, right? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. You got to find a God-fearing woman. One that what? That fears the Most High. If she don't fear the Most High, then guess what? That's a great possibility. She's, and as being in America, first and foremost, she's not what? Listen, man, I know that there are some good women, but I can't speak on the good women because it's too little to brag and speak on. It's too little. The numbers are very small to be uplifting, trying to uplift a queen. Which if y'all know what queen means, you'll stop calling yourself queen. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need to what? To need of spoil. And that word spoil goes into what? Possession. Meaning, selling her off or get rid of her for what? To put her to death. Because most of you are, this is what most of you are women deserve, is to be put to death for your what? For your wickedness. That's wicked, man. That is truly wickedness. Because a woman don't suppose she's supposed to have one man. Why? Because the purpose of them just having one man is to slow down, is where it's to start diseases. And diseases come first and foremost from a woman's womb. Well, laying what? Seed in her womb from different men. You can't do that. You can't do that. You'll kill off the population doing that. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. That's not what's going on in our neighborhood at this present moment. In our sister's neighborhood, in the hoods, man, it's not what's going on. These people are going to and they're going to keep exposing this here, and I think it's going to be on the internet for a while. I really do. Verse 30 or Proverbs 31 and 30. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that fears the Lord Yahweh, she shall be praised. So you got these church women claiming to be what? God-fearing, and they're not God-fearing. Because if they was God-fearing, they would not be doing what? The wickedness that they're doing. A strange man, a strange white man. Edomite man. Lord, bring back the kingdom soon, because we are cooked. We're cooked. Let's go to Proverbs, 12. Proverbs 12 and verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. Wickedness, man. You can't get by. You can't get past it. What's that scripture is? All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. She's a hey man, y'all, it does not really matter how many videos I make and express your wickedness. You are still not going to take heed. All you're gonna do is get mad and get upset and overreact. Try to say this and say that or whatever. Even try whatever. I don't give a damn what you do. You can say what you want to say about me. The truth is the truth, and the only thing that matters is the truth, right? But first and foremost, the scriptures matter, because I'm gonna speak and judge you according to what? To the scriptures. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is a rottenness in his bone. So most of you all are not worthy to be what? Worthy to be what I'm thinking about. No, most of you are not worthy. You're not virtuous women. You're not something that would in these days, in these times, that a man should be considering to marry for what? For forever. Y'all just don't, because all it takes is for a man to want you that have something, and you're gone. When I was young, women didn't act like this here. They didn't act like this here. But we was at the beginning stages of when women doing what, being very deceitful. Hey man, when that crack came along and they put that in the hood, boy, that's when doing a whole lot of freaky shit was highly available for what, for men, especially for men that were not used to laying down with women, man. You don't realize a lot of men go through life most of their teens and not even laying down with a woman. Yeah. It's always, and it's the truth. That's the truth. A small percentage of men, it gets all the women in the neighborhood, and that's why all these children be looking alike, and they be looking around, looking at each other, and then most of these women, they be knowing it, man. They be knowing their wickedness, that they have slept with. They be, listen, man. The reason they don't tell on one another, they don't push telling on one another and speaking on one another, because they all got dirt on one another, man. That's the main reason why they don't tell on one another. The only way they would get into it one another about a man, if they bump heads. If they bump heads, then guess what? Then it's going down. Then it's going down. But a virtuous woman in these times, we just cooked into what? Into the kingdom. Ecclesiasticus 26:13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband. In her discretion, meaning her decision making, will fatten his bones. And most of you women are not in the right mindset to make decisions. Y'all not decision makers anyway, but you think you are. You think you over. So the only thing you is over the wickedness of what that's overshadowing your home, because as long as most of you all are in the heads of these homes, it's going to be nothing but wickedness that's going to come out of them homes, because there's no men in them, man. There's no order, man. Women don't bring order, man. Women bring feelings, emotions, and madness. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Meaning a wife that is quiet, man. Quiet. A man love nothing more better than peace. Peace. That's all most men want, is a peace, man. Especially from giving out work and coming home and doing what? They want peace, man. They don't want to be. Y'all love aggravating men, man. That shit, and then you make it look like it's cute or something. It ain't cute. Nothing cute about funny. Cute or funny of what? Of aggravating a man all day long with some bullshit and laughing about it. Verse 15: a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. As the sun, when it arises in high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. So when that noble say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Rokah Kodash, Shalom.